Alrighty guys, this is Jay from Northwest Indian Elevators here. You're probably wondering, what am I doing here? That's right, I'm going to do a video about the Macy's stores that are going to be closing this year, and there are 8 of them. And today we're going to be looking at, after we list the major stores that are closing, we're going to look at Google Maps and see from the exterior of the store. So, let's get started with listing the major stores that are going to be closing. So, as you know, Macy's is going to be closing 8 stores early this year. And here is the list of the stores that will be closing. So, we have the Casper East Ridge in Casper, Wyoming, Redmond Town Center in Redmond, Washington, Sunnyvale Town Center in Sunnyvale, California, Macy's Furniture Gallery in LA, California. This is at the West Side Pavilion. Glendale Galleria, which is called Glendale Town Center. Not to be confused with the original name. There's one in Swansea, Massachusetts. And then Tysons Galleria, which is not to be confused with the Tysons Mall. The mall itself. This is the Galleria, which is a smaller version of the mall. In Nanuet Mall in Nanuet, New York. So, as of right now, Macy's has already listed closures. Sears has already listed closures. Well, Sears and Kmart, I should say. And Kohl's too. Kohl's is closing a couple stores. So, this is going to be an interesting year of store closures. But, JCPenney, on the other hand, haven't announced what stores are closing yet. They know they're going to be closing a couple stores, but we don't know yet. So, we're going to look at the map of all the major stores that are closing in a particular region. So, the first one we're going to look at is the Casper East Ridge in Casper, Wyoming. So, basically, if you take a look at this one, you might be like, oh, there's another Macy's in Wyoming? Well, according to the map here, there's not even one single Wyoming Macy's. This is the only one in the whole state of Wyoming. And I was kind of surprised to hear about that. So, what we're going to be doing is, we're going to go to Casper, Wyoming, and we're going to look at the exterior of the store. So, I'm going to go outside my state. And we are going to go to Wyoming. And here we are in Casper. And the mall itself is over here. You can tell this mall is very interesting because it has a JCPenney, a Target, and a Sears. But this Macy's over here will be closing as part of the store closures. This mall looks like it's very plain looking. But at least they have Dick's Sporting Goods. So, let's take a look at Macy's over here. Now, I really like this design of Macy's here. This Macy's definitely has the green roof. I like that. There's the sign for Macy's. We're going to pause here for a moment. Alrighty, onto the next side of the store. Notice that they put the sign right here where there was a sign over here. So we're going to pause there for a sec. Alright. And once again, I really like the green roof, which is kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and swing over here. There are 3 major entrances, which is kind of interesting, considering that this is probably a single-story mall. Here's the other Macy's. I'm going to pause there for a sec. Okay, so you probably looked at the map already, and we're like, well, since this Macy's is closing, where is the nearest Macy's that they can drive to? well, you can go down to Colorado, but that'd be like a couple hour trip down to Macy's down here. Or you can drive all the way up to this Macy's over here, which is out in the middle of nowhere. So they're pretty much stuck where they are right now. So the next one we're going to look at is the Redmond Town Center in Redmond, Washington. Now this one I've never even heard of before, so I'm actually going to see where it is. I think it might be near like Seattle or something like that. Here's Redmond, Washington. And now we just have to find where is Redmond Town Center. Here it is. It's right in south of downtown. This is like a shopping mall kind of place. So, let's take a look from the Macy's here. If I can find it here, wherever it is. Come on. One thing about this Macy's is that it's probably a single-story Macy's, but I don't know. And it's a two-story Macy's. So there's a sign right there. This is a outdoor mall, so yeah, I like that sign too. I think this is like a newer kind of mall here. As for what's gonna go here, I don't know yet, but there's other Macy's around this mall area here, so there's a back entrance here. This is like the service area here. Now, if you take a look at the map here, let's see if there are any other. Yeah, there's plenty of Macy's here. And the one thing I don't like about Macy's is how close they are together. See, we have a Macy's here, but there's a Macy's in Bellevue, Washington. So, the people who live in Redmond probably could drive to Bellevue, and that's only like a 15-minute drive. But yeah, I mean, that one will be kind of interesting to see what's going to go in there, because this is. And then the next Macy's that's closing is in Sunnyvale, California, Sunnyvale Town Center. So I'm wondering where that is. So I'm going to type it in. So it's outside of San Jose. Now, I'm guessing that there's a lot of Macy's around this area. So when one Macy's closed, everybody's going to go to another Macy's. So I'm wondering what this one is at. So it's probably down here somewhere now. No, I think it's probably near the interstate. Okay, why did I say interstate? Well, it's not an interstate over there. Well, I'm going to have to type it in. So I think it's, here we go. I think this is it. So I think this might be it. This is the Macy's in Sunnyvale, California. I think the only one, let me just check here. Yeah, there's like a couple Macy's over there. So this is the only one in Sunnyvale, California. So you have to drive elsewhere to go to your Macy's. And this Macy's is kind of interesting in reality, because This actually looks like it's a original Macy's probably from the 60s. Oh, and I actually do really like that sign there, though. Look. And it seems like they were doing construction here. So maybe they were remodeling there and then they decided to close that Macy's down now. So I don't know what the point of that is, but see, there's a Macy's. This is all original Macy's from the 60s, I think. So now we're going to look at the one in LA, California, the West Side Pavilion. So we're going to go here, and we're going to take the West Side Pavilion. This is on a major street called Pico Boulevard. And there's a lot of stores on the street apparently. So yeah, let's see what this Macy's is all about. You have Guitar Center right there. This is probably Macy's, but I don't know. This is West Side Pavilion here. So there's the sign for Macy's. This is Furniture Gallery, by the way. Not the regular Macy's that you see every day. Well, that's interesting. There's a sign there. And we are going to go around the corner and we're going to check out where I think that might be it, but I don't know. I think this is Macy's Furniture Gallery. I don't know why this sign is so faded, but apparently that is actually Macy's. As you can see, if I was driving by and I saw that, I'd be like, what the heck is that store? But apparently that is Macy's. It looks like it was closed, but I don't know why it looks like that, but apparently that's one of them. So we're going to pull the map here and see if there's really any like Macy's stores nearby. Yeah, there's plenty of Macy's you can go to, so it probably won't affect these people because there's other Macy's around. But I haven't never been here before, so I don't know. I can tell you from my experience. Okay, this is Nordstrom here, so this is definitely gonna be interesting. But yeah, let's look at the next Macy's. This is the Glendale Galleria in Indianapolis. Let's take a look at that one. Now, I've been to this place once, and this is the only Macy's I've been to that will be closing, at least for now. But there could be more coming up later in a couple months later. But we'll have to see about that. But anyway, this Macy's, it's actually located in the circle. I don't know why I call it in the circle, but you'll understand why I'm saying that. It's located inside I-465, and this is one of the only original art anchors. What used to be okay, what is it called again? The Glendale Galleria. So I'm taking a look at this store here, and this is definitely gonna be a big loss here, but they can split this up into like two separate, like, I don't know, things similar to what they did to the Target over here. This actually used to be a mall at one point, but now it's just basically a quote-unquote town center. So the nearest Macy's from there, it's actually the one that I'm most not happy about. Like, I've been there once and I'm not going back there. It's actually this one right here. It's like 5 miles away from that Macy's here. So I guess everybody goes to this Macy's over here. So that's the Macy's at Castleton Square. So now the next one we're gonna look at is in Swansea, Massachusetts. Now I don't know where that is, so I'm gonna pull up the map here. So, and hey, I don't like you. There we go. I gotta make sure it's spelled right. To be a. And it's actually, surprisingly, it's near Providence, so this is gonna be pretty easy Macy's to find. It's probably at this mall, though. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be at this mall, Swansea Mall. Now, let's see if there's any other anchors here. So, let's see here. There's a big wall right there. I don't know what that used to be, but we're gonna take a look at what probably used to be here. I think it was like a Kmart or something like that. I'm not sure. But this looks like it's a dining mall, though. See, this is the mall itself. And here is the Macy's. This Macy's will be closing sometime in April. I think March or April, but I don't know. So this is pretty nice Macy's. I mean, I am kind of surprised that this Macy's is still around. Look at all that lovely maintenance. Welcome to Massachusetts, though. So, yeah, there's Macy's. And it looks like Sears is still here. But Sears unfortunately closed. Probably a year or two after. So Macy's will become the bike duster. See? Look at this is the former Sears here. And now it's completely gone. There used to be Auto Center right there. But this would be the final blow for this mall at least. Because they have Walmart. Which I don't understand why it's at right next to a mall. And there's a mall right there. And this is Walmart. So basically people come from this mall just go to Walmart. And now this mall is become a dying mall. So yeah. The last anchor of this mall is completely gonna be gone. And it's probably a single story mall, so I wouldn't bother with it nonetheless, but there was probably an anchor here one time. Oh, this is the original Walmart. Wait. This actually used to be the original Walmart. I think this was. But they built a new Walmart detached to the mall. So now there's like no Walmart here. It's just this big glob. I don't know what used to be here. So I want to see this for myself here. So here's the Walmart. This is the Walmart Supercenter. The original Walmart actually used to be somewhere here. So now, let's go to Tysons Galleria. Now this mall is a mall I really wanted to go to, but I only went to the Tysons corner. I don't know what they call it, but this is the other mall here in Washington, D.C. Well, technically Virginia. Don't be confused about this mall over here. There's another bigger mall here. That's Tysons Galleria. That's Tysons Corner. So this is actually the smaller of the two. Let's see if they have anything inside. No, I don't think they have anything inside of this mall here. We'll have to go outside though. So here is the original Macy's for this mall at least. And I'm gonna take a guess it's probably built in the 80s. So let's take a look here. There's parking garages here, which is kind of interesting. There's only 2 anchors for this mall, and this Macy's will be closing. So that would take it down to 1 anchor left. 2 anchors left actually. This is 3 anchors. There's Macy's, Saks Avenue, and Neiman Marcus. So now it would be Saks Avenue and Neiman Marcus. So I don't know what's going to be here after Macy's closes. And the last one is the Nanuet Mall in Nanuet, New York. So let's take a look at that one. So Nanuet, New York. So this is on Interstate 287, and this is right near New Jersey, New York state line. So this is probably at the shops and no wait, it's at a mall, right? Yeah, this is at the mall. There's a Palisades right there though, so don't know where this is. I gotta type it in now. Oh, here we go. This is the Nanuet Mall in Nanuet, New York. Even though Palisades Center is like 2 miles down the road on the same road, it's definitely a dime place here, because here's the thing. There's a Sears and a Macy's here. And Macy's is actually closing. And I'm guessing that Sears can be next. So there's a beautiful Macy's here. This is 1960s here. And so as you can see here, this is a very, very nice Macy's. So let's take a look at the upper level of the Macy's store. This is a 2-story Macy's outside of New York. And this is the other half of Macy's. There's a Macy's backstage, which is interesting for this mall, actually, I would say. But I don't know why they built a Macy's here when there's a Palisades Center down here. And there's a Lord & Taylor, there's a Macy's just 2 miles down the road. So I don't think a lot of people will just, I think a lot of people from that will just go to the Macy's down here. Because here's the thing. Why did you do Macy's so close together? And let's take a look at the last 2 Macy's here. There's one in Massachusetts. And it's right near Providence, Rhode Island. So, looking at this map here, the nearest one would be either down here between Fall River and Fairhaven, or there's a Macy's in Providence, there's a Macy's down here at Warwick, and there's a Macy's up here in Attleboro, Massachusetts. Now, look at New York's example. There is a lot of Macy's in this state. And look at this. This is 2 Macy's that are literally like 2 miles apart from each other. Now, I don't know why they did that, but there's probably a lot of people going to both of these Macy's, but everybody started going to the Palisades instead of going to this one. So, yeah, that's going to be kind of interesting. So everybody will be going to the West Nyack at the Palisades. So anyway, that is all the Macy's that are closing, at least for now. So these 8 Macy's, I'll repeat them. Casper, East Ridge, in Casper, Wyoming. Redmond Town Center in Redmond, Washington. Sunnyvale Town Center in Sunnyvale, California. Macy's Furniture Gallery. This is the only furniture gallery that I think I know that is closing. There's no other furniture gallery. This is in LA. Glendale Galleria, now it's called Glendale Town Center. In Indianapolis, Indiana. The mall, Swansea Mall in Swansea, Massachusetts, even though it's a dead mall, it's still, I don't know what I'm saying, but Tysons Galleria in McLean, Virginia, and Nanuet Mall in Nanuet, New York. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. And with that being said, that is going to be it. And I'll see you around.